D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now the pass to Alvarado. Kept alive. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 9 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
McCollum outside. Pass to Alvarado. And no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And it wasn't a matchup they fared well in last year, as they just couldn't figure this team out.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's McCollum. No good from 11 feet.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets going into the break with a 10-point.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
MP is out there with Hayward. Then there's Washington. Then there's Maladon. And it's Rozier in at the 2. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Hornets leading by 14. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
MP against Ingram. Here's MP. The shot from the low post is good. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And so, MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Down low, Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Gordon Hayward is always a threat to sky for the dunk. He has some ups.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Some changes for Charlotte. Luke's checked in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre comes in for Terry Rozier. And it's ball in for Maledon. Back to Ingram. It's deflected. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Ingram. And MP throws it down hard.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. .141 left in the second quarter. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. When it's a hit.
Hornets 60. The Pelicans 38.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Substitutions for Charlotte. MP's checked in for Williams. And Maledon subbed in for Ball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Jackson Hayes. McCollum is out there with Ingram. Then there's Hernangomez. And it's Murphy in at the 3.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
It's Murphy outside. And again, no good by New Orleans. MP outside. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Murphy passes to McCollum. Now, here is Hernangomez. That falls. Nice speed that time from McCollum.
The assist.
McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. The Hornets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. MP from deep three-point land. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Number 56.
The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And MP throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Back to McCollum. Over Maledon. McCollum, no good.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
The 3 from MP. And it's the Hornets another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
McCollum kicks to Hernangomez. And Rozier comes to help. Hayes trying to break free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you look at the way he can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Hayward. Oubre comes in for Terry Rozier. And it's Dennis Smith in for Maledon. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Nancy's checked in for Hernangomez. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Martin against Ingram. From 13, the shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collum passes to Murphy. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Hayes finds Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And he moves it down hard.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got MP. Jones is out there with Cody Martin, Leonard Smith, and it's Makai Luke in at the 2. So that's the Hornets 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's how I did.
He's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And here's MP for three, and again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Poked loose.
Still got it.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Driving to the basket. And he throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Alvarado passes to Marshall. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Maladon comes in for Smith. And then for New Orleans, Hernan Gomez comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Richardson in for Jackson Hayes. MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Alvarado. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Kicks it to Richardson. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can teams hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for Charlotte.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He can do a lot to change a game other than scoring. And it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And both free throws good for MP. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 41% on the night. Alvarado passes to Richardson. Passes it to Marshall. Floats one, and the layup is good.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability.
Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And listen to this crowd. They are letting him hear it.
Greg, as well they should. One of the great three-point shooting displays we've seen in late history.
Man, oh man, he's putting on a show. This may be the best long-range shooting display I have ever seen.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Marshall passes to Alvarado. He kicks to Daniels. Richardson outside. And the 3-ball is good.
Though Richardson's improved his ball handling, he's still more comfortable in catch and shoot.
MP outside. Takes the 3. Good. Here's another bucket.
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list, well in sight.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
The Pelicans.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for...
What up, Ash? Pressed?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
See what we got to offer.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, you know me, my shots are falling tonight, mostly because my teammates are...
Stars.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribbled, we lost resistance. My words are beacons through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten, I sat with Cassius across from listening. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains, you a carbon copy. I'm disturbing, hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah, the way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these claims are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go.
You said you get off at 8?
It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. This in my truth socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. This in my truth socks. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Hey yo, grandma read from Matthews in the book of Joseph. Learned the cash rules started. Is an omen. If you owe me, they pay the ticket or they pay a visit in a low tent. My theory is you lames on the low end. What your tribe called you cornballs never get no wins. Cherish your freedom, the inside of them is different. I sold the plate to a fallen angel in Hell's Kitchen. I seen on the street corner and smelled sickening. Told a homie to watch the step.